Live. I thought that the waiting room would bring us right in there, but it didn't. Bring us right in there. Ah, I guess if you're waiting in the waiting room, it doesn't bring you right in there, but if you're not, then it does. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, crap, I forgot my charger. Let me grab that. Who we got in here? Who we got in here? I see a couple people. Alright. Now that we got the charger on, we can get it moving. Is it just me, or did that come up? Did they change the long form versus short form? Oh no, they didn't. Okay, it was just the waiting room thing. We got nobody in here. Nobody in here. No ladybug today. Did not want to join us. Before I leave, though, I need to grab something. Got my seat. What they're all super interested now is the peanut butter that I brought in the car. Yeah, super interested in the peanut butter. Let's see what we got here. All right. needs to go get gas. I got our dice in case we need to break a tie. Just in case we need to break a tie. I got our spoon for our peanut butter. Just in case we get some peanut butter we need to eat. Well, that AC is cold today. Holy. It's like it's extra charged. I know, we're late today, guys. We're late. We should have been here much earlier today. I apologize. Get on the move here. I should have been here much earlier. Super late getting here. But there is only 2 puppers. There shouldn't be too much hiding going on. If it was only the 1 pupper, we'd be able to switch. Put some gas in the car. We'll be right back out, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. We aren't going anywhere. We'll be right back. But I do have to put gas in the car, or it'll be too hot for them. Right back. And we're back, puppers.
Minutes left. The chat engagement competition has only 10 minutes left to earn experience points.
Oh, that wasn't very loud at all. Chat engagement only got 10 minutes left to earn chat engagement experience points. So far, nobody has chatted, so I think that's partly on me. I was really late today. I should have been here early. Instead, I wasn't even on time. I was late. Late. I mean, I am here between 11 and 1, but I was definitely a half an hour after 11. That's right. We'll try to stay live for the 2 hours for you guys. We know you guys like being out in the car, so we did that today. Went and picked up some gas. So we have gas to run the AC if it gets too hot. Holy moly. The park is popular today. I don't think this is going to be a good spot to park. I'm pretty sure it's just too busy. There's no really good spot to park, is there? Oh, there's a good shady spot I could park in. Pull on through there. I'm trying to find a shady spot, because if I sit in the sun, it'll be a problem for the pups. You guys are too far back. I keep bumping the phone. That's why the volume went all the way down. Try to get you guys a decent angle on them. The phone is not having it today. It's not want to be part of this. Loosen up a bit here. You can actually get a good tilt. There we go. can't get a good tilt on these guys.
It is now officially noon. The chat engagement competition has ended and lunch has begun.
Manet. Hello. What's up, Manet? How are ya? What are you grumbling about? Dolores. Hello, Dolores. How are you today? Hope you're having a beautiful day. The doggos are here. They're just abandoning the window at the moment. I didn't realize they had abandoned the screen. grumbling about. Shush. Snack time over here. Yes. Yes, doggos. Yes. I said the word. I said the snack word. Yes, I did. I wasn't talking about you, though. I was talking about them. quiet day today. Everybody's so quiet. What are you guys so quiet for? Ladies? What are you so quiet for, ladies? What are you doing back there, Zil? You watching traffic? Yeah. What's up? Utanje and Douglas. Hello. We're at the park here today. I was super late coming into the live. Super late. I was like a half an hour late for being here. I really should have been here sooner, but I wasn't. I don't know what I was doing. I was using the bathroom. I was getting stuff ready to go in the car. You know, the whole family's home, so I didn't want to occupy the living room longer than I needed to. I didn't get up on time. There's just a whole bunch of factors why I didn't. Did I go out and get a little tipsy last? I did not. Nope. I didn't go get a little tipsy last night. I did a 53-minute live stream yesterday while I was at my kiddo's ball game. He plays t-ball because he's only 5. But that got like 57 views. That was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool. Like on an average, it was getting like 30 views, somewhere between 25 and 30. But no, I didn't go out last night. I don't typically go out. The days of getting drunk in public are behind me. I've had enough experiences where I got drunk in public, and at a certain point, drinking in public, I'm like, it's time to leave. Let's go continue this party at home. Yeah, if I get the choice, I'll drink at home. Zuma is capable of going live, so we might do that today. We might do a live stream where we go get some dog food on Zuma's account. I want to talk to Space Nut. Space Nut's been doing the studio content, remote studio stuff. Yeah, exactly. It took me a long time to realize that if you're not paying attention to how much you're drinking, you quickly go from tipsy to sloshed, and then quickly from sloshed to blackout. So, you want to remember what you did the next day. You know, you don't want to be getting into trouble. So, yeah, drinking at home is just the best option. You know, you don't have to go anywhere at that point. It eliminates the need to drink and drive. It eliminates the need to get in trouble in somewhere public. You know, you're right there if you get sick, so you don't need to be embarrassed while you're in public. You're right there if you're going to pass out, and nothing bad is going to happen to you because you're home in your own bed. So it's just, all in all, it's the safest option for places to drink. It's also the most legally protected place to drink. So if you're looking to not get in trouble with the police because you mouth off at the bar, probably drink at home. But yeah, a couple of shots. You know, once in a while I feel like today's a cold beer day, and I'll just go get a pack of beer and I'll have a couple. Other than that, you know, it might be a couple drinks, maybe 3 or 4 in a month, like once a month, maybe twice a month. It's rare that it would happen twice a month, but maybe once a month, have a couple drinks. Say 12 beers worth in a month. You know, that's not even one every day. Just at some point I'll treat myself to like a 12-pack, and over the course of 2 or 3 days I'll drink it responsibly, of course. You know, like I said, at home. I don't, for some reason, I think my taste buds have like attached themselves to Miller. And I think it was because when I had a buddy who was a physically dependent alcoholic, we would go after his shift. You know, we worked at the same place. We'd go after our shift to the bar where he would wait for a ride from his dad or wherever to go home. And the bar was local to where I lived. It was like 5 minutes away. So he would just hop in the car after work, run over to the bar. He'd drink whatever he was drinking. Sometimes he'd buy me a beer as a thank you for, you know, not letting him have to sit at home. And then I'd have my one beer hanging out with him. So that's all I ever drank. If I'm gonna drive, I don't consume more than one or two. If I know I'm gonna be getting in the car within the next hour, I won't even have one. And that's not because I don't think I can handle it. I think I would be just fine. I do that because, you know, 1% chance of something happening is too big a chance. Yeah. Yeah, at this point, it's just, you know, I got more to worry about. There's too much to worry about. There's too much risk that something could happen. You know, if there's a risk something could happen while I'm inebriated, I need to be able to be functional. You know, I just can't get super sloshed all the time anymore. I've got responsibilities. How is that comfortable? You've got a knot right in your crotch. How is that comfortable, dog? And of course, Andy's just loving the air conditioning on her face right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. Yeah, there's some rearview mirror in the way, but she's just loving the air conditioning. It's just pouring out right there. But I adjusted the seats so that they can't sit so far back. I'm gonna need to move the angle again. Because I don't like it up this high. It's too close to their faces when they stand up. I want to move it further back, but I don't want it to be like in the window, because then it gets just soaked by the sun. I'm having enough problems with that device that I don't need anymore. So I missed whatever they were giving out. They were giving out like ice cream or something, maybe sandwiches, lunches. Cool. Yeah, like little school lunch things was going on here at the park. Looks like some of the kids are running around with a milk carton. Some of them got one of those ice cream cups with the wooden spoon. I see one kid's over there with a fork eating out of a tray. So I think everybody got some kind of lunch. I'm sitting here at the park. I'm not even sure. I don't know if that worked. That might have worked. We were having for a second. So maybe that worked. Seems to have done the trick. I had to disconnect and then reconnect. I don't know what the issue was with the internet, but I had to disconnect and then to reconnect. And so I was talking to Douglas, and he said, anyone else ride in the vehicle? I said, yeah. We got the kiddo's car seat. And usually this seat folds up. And then Douglas asked me what I'm doing for lunch. I don't know yet. I don't know. I overslept which is why I was late coming here today. And even though, despite the internet issues, we've only been live for about an hour. Not even an hour. It's saying 54 minutes, 52 seconds. So we haven't even been live for a whole hour yet today. And the goal is to be live for 2 hours. So we should be here for another hour, despite the internet issues. We're going to try. We're going to try, despite the internet issues. Thank you guys for coming back. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. You guys should be looking out, though, for Zuma. That's who's got the buffering YouTube thing that you're going on in the chat there. She just gained enough subscribers to go live. It's this one here. This one here. So we're going to be going live in public. It's not the kind of content that you're going to see here. Here you see the dogs interact with each other, the dogs being live, the dogs being home, the dogs being in the car. You see Annie and Letty. Sometimes you see Brandy. But on Zuma's channel, it's just going to be just Zuma. It's going to be in public. So you'll get to see her interact with people. You don't really get to see her interact with strangers here. It's just the Zuma home life. I'm working on exactly how I want to do that, because I do want to film while I'm live, just in case there are any internet issues. I don't lose the filming, and you guys still get to see everything that happens while she's out in public. And that's going to be the important part. You know, this channel, it's less important if I have connection issues than it would be if we're out in public. So I want to make sure, if for any reason at all that is a chance, that we don't lose the footage, because that's going to be the important part. That's the part you guys want to see. Like, hypothetically, can you imagine if she's there interacting with somebody from the public and then the feed cuts out, right? Just like it did a couple minutes ago here. That would suck. You would miss that entire interaction because the feed cut out, and I would be in the middle of doing something else. I wouldn't be able to fix the problem. I wouldn't even know that the problem happened. So I'm gonna figure out. I've already got kind of this ghetto MacGyver setup going on, where I can hold two devices at one time with one hand. I'm gonna get something more official though, because this one I just kind of threw it together, you know, with some screws and stuff. And I'll be able to hold on to it with two devices. I'm just basically connected two mounting brackets, which is what you get when you buy them online. They're just easier to handle when you buy them online. But so either that's going to happen, or I'll use this MacGyver version, and we'll make sure that when she's live in public that we get the film in addition to the live stream. And then we'll get it edited, maybe a cute song or something. Don't know. We'll get something going on. You probably won't get to see her sleeping. You probably won't get to see her sleeping. So you'll only get to see that on this channel. When she's sleeping, she's not working. Unless she's at a restaurant or something. We've been there for a while and she's just under the table sleeping. It's rare because she wants those, whatever's been falling on the people's laps and dropping on the floor, but occasionally, you know, there have been times where I needed to do research and had to go to the library to do it. So she'll pretty much sleep whenever she gets the chance. 2 more spins, Annie. I don't think you got it that time. 2 more spins. There we go. 10 more seconds and we've hit the hour mark. Despite it acting up. What's Zuma got going on over here? She's just staring out the back window. Yeah, I'm gonna move this mount so that we stop bumping into the 2 mirrors I've got over here. I've got one mirror that's like a curvy mirror. It lets me see the back seat, and then I've got the rear view mirror, and the mount is in between the 2 with the phone. So it's a little bit challenging to get a good angle without one of those being in the way. Yeah, I started to get chilly with that AC running. Excuse me. The internet seems fine now. So. Holy crap. It's a big old truck in the zoo. You saw the second one, Aaron? We don't have Netflix, so I haven't been able to see the second one. Oh, was that the Mr. Beast one? Or was that another one? Somebody else made one or what? I'm confused now because I thought the Mr. Beast one was already over. Or did you get to see the production of that one? Oh, fun. That does sound like fun. So did you wear like a 3D visor or something? As if you were like part of it or what? Okay. Well, take a look. Finish these couple matches. It won't let me skip them. It was that good, huh? You recommend it that much? 100%. It's like better than 3D glasses then. Well, it kind of works out then. Because your timing and my timing, I don't know, there wasn't a single chatter before the alarm went off to start lunch hour. Let's see, we've only been live 1 hour, 10 minutes, and 53 seconds. Oh, that means peanut butter on the ones, right? It's about to be 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds. Oh, we've only got the 2 pups with us today. We got peanut butter on the ones. Yeah. That's what Letty gets. Letty didn't want to come with us. She didn't get no peanut butter. We'll let you guys share her portion. We'll let you guys share her portion. You got a little bit more on there. You want to get it? Okay. See, this is a perfect angle for her to do the peanut butter. But it's not a very good angle most of the time. You got it. That's all of it. Your turn. Kins, you're up. Alright, watch out, Zoo. Come on, Kins. Right there, Kins. Watch out, Zoo. Watch out, Zoo. Zoo, go in the back. Go in the back, Zoo. Go in the back, Zoo. Go on. Go in the back, Zoo. This is Annie's. No, no. Go in the back, Zoo. You go in the back. Go. Annie, come on up here. Get in the back, Zoo. Go on. Get in the back. Get. There you go, Annie. Oh, Annie. There you go. There you go. Back up just a little bit, Annie. I know you're excited. Come on. Move your butt over here. Come on. Kins. No, Zuma. Get in the back. Zuma in the back. Kins, over here. Ow, poke me right in the eyeball. She knows me right in the eyeball. There you go. I know. You try to get around the other side of the spoon. The point is to be on camera. Cool. That sounds like cool. Sounds really cool. Like it would be fun. Sabrina's a little bit distracted here. Annie likes to get around the other side of the spoon, and then she's only on camera for like 10 seconds. Because she's no fool. She knows exactly how to get the peanut butter off this spoon. Alright, Annie. Hold on. Wait. We'll give you some more. Because Letty didn't show up, you get to have her portion. Here you go. Go ahead. You might as well just get it. And we'll move on to Zuma again. You're so rough about it, Annie. Like, you know you're gonna get the whole spoonful. But you gotta be a turd. Goat! What's up, buddy? We're doing peanut butter on the ones. Alright, now you get out of here so Zuma can have some more. These two are getting Letty's portion because Letty didn't come. And that's on Letty because she had the option. We told her we were going. I told her I was going to do peanut butter time and she didn't want to. So, go on, get out of here. Go on, Kins. It's Zuma's turn. Come on, Zoom. Kins, back up. Kins. In the back. Go, Kins. In the back. Good girl, Kins. Here you go, Zoo. Her tongue wraps all the way around the spoon. A little bit more on there. Go ahead and get it. All done? One more lick? 2 more licks? Yeah? Alright. You got it. You got it. Good girl. It was good peanut butter. Good peanut butter. No, we put it away, Kins. Yes, we did. Thanks for stopping by, Goat. Thank you, thank you. No, Zooey. It's all done. Yeah. Peanut butter only happens on the ones. Yeah. We're gonna try to keep to that. Now that this match is over, let me... Oh, really? That was a good reward, actually. It was a little rigged. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's so cute. So you got to, it was on like a green screen thing then, and you kind of watched yourself do it while wearing that sensor on your head. That's cool. We are gonna go do a camping thing sometime in August. So, whoa, the guy is going super high in that swing, huh? It's one of those. It's kind of like, from what I understand, it's supposed to be kind of like a resort type campground where they have cabins and RV parking, but we're going to be doing the tent thing. So we'll see. And that's I think that's private property, so that'll be a this channel thing. So that'll be interesting. Maybe we'll take her for a walk for the live stream while that's happening. Or I don't know. I'll talk to the missus and see what's going on, because we might have to just push content instead of going live. I really have to see what the place looks like first.
Lunch hour is officially over. If you're here on lunch break, it's time to go back to work.
There it is. That's the announcement. And whether I'm on time or not, that announcement goes off at the same time. And speaking of announcements, I told you I changed the sound for Zuma's Cash App. I think I said that yesterday. But yeah, I changed the sound and I made it ignore Do Not Disturb. So when Zuma gets a Cash App, the sound will go off. But it's not going off on that phone, on her phone. I mean, it probably should be. But I've got it to ignore the Do Not Disturb on my phone. It was quicker to set it up that way than it was to put it on her phone, because I had to make the content, turn it into a notification, and then set Cash App notifications for that, which was much quicker than doing it on her phone, where I would have had to figure out how to download a microphone or rip it from something or else. I don't know. I already knew how to do it on my phone, so I just did it. That's right. I didn't send that to you. uh, the thing with Cash App is they give you a limited amount of time to do your first transfer in order for you to get your promotional thing, which right now is Bitcoin. I think it's stupid. I'm not really interested in Bitcoin. It used to be $5, which I don't know if what they're offering in Bitcoin is worth $5. I have no idea what Bitcoin is. It doesn't. But so I'll send you the invite link. I'll send it to from Zuma's. Invite friends. Invite friends, get $5 each. I'm gonna use the same email that this one's linked to. Um, I'll try to keep your privacy by not revealing that. Oh, settings. Let's see. Permissions. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I had to find you. But I'll use the managing email to send you the link. Does that work? Because it's asking me to search for you by email or telephone number. And that email is the only one I've got. So, I've actually got at least $5 in my Cash App. So if it wants you to do a transfer, what I could do is transfer $5 to you, and you can send it to Zuma. Because I was gonna send it to Zuma anyway, just to bank something. $5 towards a day at the park is worth it. Every so often. If I can't afford to do the whole $30 for the hour for the three, I can afford to put $5 towards it every so often. So I wanted to do that anyway. I send that invite there. It says that my $5 bonus is pending. It looks like they'll send both of us $5. And then Zuma will have $10 if what I think is necessary will end up being necessary. Because once you've created your Cash App and you're ready to receive and send via Cash App, it takes a few days to set up your bank account, but you'd be ready to receive and send via Cash App. And they'll hold on to your balance for you. They'll create a tax form for you. But they are pretty particular about making sure that they get your face in 3 different angles and your identification. I don't know how it works across the pond, but they made me show them my driver's license. And then they force your last name to be on what's your identification. And then getting a debit card is free. You can get that in the mail. But your account is active as soon as you activate it. They're pretty particular because they want to be able to tax any large income. Uh, for me though, for me though, it under I think it's under $14,999 or less, then they consider it a gift, and I don't have to claim it in my taxes. And that's for the year. And I think that Cash App will allow you to receive like $1,500 a month, maybe $2,000 a month through the app. I don't know. The app is not for everybody, but we can talk more details about what the logistics. We could talk logistics privately. uh, but yeah, I like the app because it's instantaneous. Like I said, they send you a debit card in the mail. You get it within 2 to 3 weeks, but it's not enough time to use the card, set up the bank account, and do that. But she's got her own Cash App there. I've got my own Cash App. They're going to be kept separate. What happened to my card? There it is. So we've each got our own separate Cash App cards. Like the stuff that is for Zuma, I want to use her Cash App card, and then I will use mine for my nonsense, whatever I'm doing with it. Her card is not linked to my Google Pay. Her card is not linked to Tap to Pay. Her card is not linked to any bank accounts. So it's just the Cash App card. I can send her money to her Cash App, but I'm not going to use her money for anything that isn't Zuma Kiss Me related. And you'll know it's her because she's got the same picture on her Cash App that she does on her YouTube account, which I think is also the same picture on her Instagram. So yeah, if I know you well enough, Aaron, you're gonna want to read the terms and conditions before you start operating on a platform. And I'll be fairly honest, I don't read them too thoroughly. The basics is where I'm concerned. Um, the conditions of use, how they collect their data. Some of it's just unavoidable if you want to use the app. You guys are already pooped out? You didn't even do anything today. Oh no, Zuma's not pooped out. She's just sitting in the kiddo's seat. Are you avoiding the viewers? Huh? Are you hiding? What are you doing, girly? Are you hiding? Apparently, there's a dog over here somewhere. You see the dog? What's up, Jeff? What's going on, buddy? How you doing today? So, if you're still there, let me just show you the the sound that I made for if she gets anything. Actually, we could test it out right now. I'll send her something from my Cash App. I'm gonna send her $5. Yeah, good water drinking, huh? Yeah. And once she's done slurping over here, you might be able to hear the notification sound. Annie, stop grumbling. Your sister's allowed to have water. Stop that, Annykins. Your sister's so moody. Ignore her. Thank you. Ignore your sister. Yeah, you're okay. Thank you. You done slurping? Don't worry about her. If you want more water, have more. Annie, do you want water? Stop being mean to Sissy. Alright, here it is. I'm gonna pay her. Let's see if it works. I got it, but the notification didn't go off. I mean, I did get it. I did send it. You just missed peanut butter on the ones, Jeff. Stealing that number one spot on the engagement. Their hedgehog and their bone are in the house. They don't really play with that rope quite as often as they fight over it. Hawkins. Huh. Jeff says he wants you to play. Yeah, fight your sister. Huh? Should I put you guys in a circle, drop one treat, and make you fight over it? Because I already know who's going to win. I already know. Yes, I already know. Yeah. You'd win. And anybody that knows you knows why you'd win, huh? It's not because you're tougher. Tell him. Tell him why you'd win. Come here. Tell him why you'd win. Yeah. Why would you win? Tell him. Yeah, because you play for keeps. You will fight to the death to win. And that's right. Whereas Zuma, she doesn't think it's worth all that. So she don't give a fuck. She won't fight like that. She's like, you can have it. It isn't worth my life. But Annie's like, nope. It is totally worth my life. And I will fight to the death. She's the sweetest. They both are. Thank you. The sweetest dogs ever. But when Annie wants something, she's going to get it. And she's kind of a bitch like that. She's a little bit of a bully. That's her Rottweiler side. And then she's absolutely and entirely dramatic. Stop trying to end the live stream. You're so dramatic. She's like, fuck this phone, Dad. Stop looking at this phone. Started licking it. So dramatic. That's the husky. Because she's Rottweiler husky. You want to take this off of you while you sit in the car? You don't need this. Come here. There you go. You don't need that. Yeah. If Douglas is still watching, they've got their collars on. Finally, that's this gray one. They've all got their collars on now. I finally did that the other day. What do you think of her jewelry? It's pretty serious jewelry, huh? She likes it. Doggo Thunderdome. Oh, or no, yeah. No, they would definitely, the fight wouldn't last long unless it was like a really good snack. Yeah, and Zuma already had it. Then they would get into it, and if nobody broke it up, somebody might get a bloody ear. But Zuma's not the kind to fight to the death over it. Annie is. So it'll only last until Zuma gives up. They think that they're alpha, but they're not. Annie has only child syndrome. That's the kind of fighting she does. Huh. You got only child syndrome? You're like, no, these pets are mine. This kibble is mine. This snack is mine. This seed is mine. That pet is mine. She's like, the stuffy is mine, and that toy is mine. She'll take the bone, she'll take the toy, and she'll just lay next to him on the couch and growl at anybody who comes anywhere near. What happens in Thunderdome? Well, I'm pretty sure it's a fight to the death situation in the Thunderdome. Right? Which, to be honest, is really the only reason to fight, isn't it? You either fight to eliminate your opponent, or you fight so that you don't get eliminated. Is there any other reason to fight? Like, there's only two sides of battle, right? Opposition. There's only two sides. I mean, sometimes there's a third party sneaking in there, but attack or defend. Those are usually the options. All right, watch your ear holes, everybody. I'm gonna pop this can open. 3, 2, 1. Try to warn you guys. I know that that microphone picks up everything. So you weren't on earlier. I'm gonna figure out this notification thing at my own time. I was talking about filming for Zuma. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna film while I also live stream, so if there's any connection issues, we don't have a loss of content, because it'd be really upsetting if she's in the middle of meeting somebody in public and then an interaction is totally lost because YouTube's being a dick, or the internet decides to cut out at that moment. So I've MacGyvered this here phone holder device to hold two phone graspers. But before I do any live streaming on her account, we're gonna have to talk. We already need to talk about logistics or whatever. I don't know. This account's kind of like a test subject. I've never done the live streaming before on YouTube with this account. This is the first kind of I've ever decided to make content on YouTube with. So I learned a lot of stuff in my journey, and I don't want to make the same mistakes on her account as I did on mine, if that makes sense. What do you mean what are the dogs about? Yeah. I was thinking limited for her content, live stream content. So it goes live, but it's limited viewing, and then the long form will go up. That matches the live stream, and it would be better quality. It would be uninterrupted, and as long as they go up around the same time, relatively, then it shouldn't really make too much of a difference, as long as they both got the same title. You know what I mean? Same title, same picture kind of thing. One of them's limited access, the other one's public. The public one would be uninterrupted and have better quality picture. But that in my mind, that allows 2 ticks in the metaverse that is the internet. That allows the tick of the content going live, and then the tick of the content that was live getting published. So I think the only hang up would be getting that much content to you. It's easier to do as a file than it is to do remotely film. because the just the general look of the content will be much better quality. I do not know. I do not know. I will have to look. Let's see. I mean, but they have drones now, don't they? Drone it over. Apparently, yes. It's a UPS drop box. Let's see. Although there may not be a dedicated Amazon Dropbox in your area, several options exist for dropping off Amazon packages, including returns. These options depend on the carrier assignment to the shipment. There's the UPS Dropbox. There's FedEx Dropbox. FedEx on-site at a local Walgreens. U.S. Postal Service. Walmart. Amazon Locker. Yeah, that one's maybe a distance away. Thank you, thank you. We have tons of content on the channel. I've been making content for a little over 6 months now. I think I've got, off the top of my head, maybe 500 videos of these doggos. So we got tons of content. There's, if you consider the average video is, let's say, 30 seconds, 20, let's call it 22 seconds, right? If 500 videos times 22 seconds, there's like an hour's worth of watching stuff or more. I will talk to the missus about that. You know, now that we have more of a rapport, she might feel more comfortable allowing me to disclose that information. But like I've stated before, in this state, the residents protect their shit. This is a Second Amendment friendly state. And people definitely enjoy their Second Amendment rights in this state. So anybody who's thinking about popping up on private property in this state, I advise you to knock on the door as swiftly and as quickly as you can, and not just traipse through private property. In this state, they're not friendly. On very private land, people are not friendly of you just coming through their backyard. So, also in this state, depending on how much land you have, you are allowed to use firearms in order to dispel creatures. So for instance, if you've got things like a vegetable garden that you use to support your family, and you eat from that vegetable garden as the primary source of your vegetables, and there's a creature that keeps getting into your garden, or you have chickens, right? And you eat your chickens. You use the eggs and you eat your chickens, and there's, say, a fox that keeps coming in. So you're allowed to dispose of those vermin, as they call them, quote, quote, the vermin, because they impose a threat on your ability to feed yourself. Oh yeah, Jeff. Dude, we have tons of content, tons. Like I said, I've been making for a little over 6 months now. I've been live streaming for maybe 2 months, 3 months. I wanted to build some kind of following before I started live streaming, so that I wasn't sitting here by myself while I'm live streaming. I know that we're here for the dogs, but it's interesting also to be able to talk to somebody who responds to you and you can have a chat with them. So I like to be here for that. I know, I know. I believe that you're thousands of miles away, but the rapport that she's got and our rapport, and her skepticism and my skepticism, so I think she just she's more concerned with it being safety, you know. And anybody on the internet can be anybody on the internet, which is why we constantly tell people, don't don't disclose your location, you know, keep your age private. So, but I've given my location out, my address to people. I was supposed to be getting a T-shirt from Tok Tok and Rare Wolf collaboration, and I don't know what was going on with my Discord notifications, but I guess I just wasn't getting them. But I had given my address and a shirt size, and then the response was to pick a logo or design, and I didn't see the one about the design, and when I went back to the website to look, it's already taken down. So we don't know what's happening with that. Wolf doesn't even know what's happening with that. You could be. You could be a South Korean spy. Who knows? But you don't sound like one. You'd be in deep cover, I think. But you know, she's not the only missus that's worried about the safety of the household. When we first met, Mrs. Space Nut was very lurker status, and you know, she was worried about you spending too much time on something that could be a big waste of time. So she was worried about your well-being also. I mean, you're a grown-ass man, so not so much in the safety aspect of it, but I'm sure she was worried about Mini Nut, maybe a little bit, you know. That's a mother thing. And I think that's where it stems from, when Dana's worried about that kind of stuff. I don't know how they do it. This one guy has just been on this swing like for an hour, and not just like on it, sitting there playing on his phone. Like he's probably 16, 17. Clearly got good balance and reflexes, but he's just been swinging on this swing for like an hour. And not like a little bit either. Like the swing is going horizontal with the ropes, and then back to horizontal, and then back to horizontal. Like he's going in on this swing, and he's just been going in on it for like an hour. Maybe even more. We've been live for 2 hours now. Wow. I feel, what's the word I'm looking for here? Blessed and honored that she comes in and chats with me. That's got to be a tough part. Like who do you decide? I mean, I'll chat with damn near anybody, but that's got to be tough. I mean, I saw a content creator yesterday. I just happened to be doing one of those check to see if chat is all glitched out by scrolling up and then scrolling back down. And when I scrolled up, I came across this creator. Don't know them, never seen them before, but they were what looked like packing. They were stuffing things from elsewhere off camera into a laundry basket that was on camera. And in the background, behind this creator, in the doorway was a police officer. And the chat was saying, like, what happened? What happened? And I imagine that wasn't a normal day. And so I scrolled back a little bit in the chat, and some of the people were saying things like, I thought this person was so nice until I saw what just happened. I'm like, wow. And there was like 230 something people in their live stream when I started watching. And like within the 5 minutes that I watched and kind of read through chat, it went from like 235 to a little over 2,000. Hello, hello. I don't know what language that is, so I can't greet you by name, but I would greet you by name if I could. But yeah, so I don't know what came of this creator on that evening. The chat was saying that she was being asked to leave after being, how do I put it, not nice to her boyfriend or husband. And then she had gotten a moderation tick by YouTube saying that if something continues, then she'll have a strike against her account. And I was like, well, oh well, stuff happens. And I scrolled back to my live stream. Update on that today. Similar thing where I was checking to see if I had a chat glitch today because nobody came in for the first 40 minutes of the live stream. There wasn't a single chat. I came across that creator, that same creator that I didn't subscribe to. YouTube's pushing it on me. I came across that same creator, and she was putting on makeup. So my assumption is she did not get arrested. Yeah, something like that. And you know, putting two and two together between that and seeing the policeman stand there, and also seeing some of the chats that go on, what it sounds like is that creator got into a disagreement while she was live streaming, and the police were called. I don't know what happened. I have no details past that. Yeah, something about the violent one, harmful, dangerous acts and violence was the warning she got. But I guess they didn't delete her account. They didn't take her down. I don't know if they demonetized that live stream. Like I said, I don't have any more details past that. I didn't watch for very long because that's not my kind of jam. That's not my kind of watching people either put on makeup or, you know, it's one thing if it's decorative makeup for like a Halloween costume and they're making themselves look like something completely different. But I'm not into watching people put makeup on that just a normal daily routine thing. That's kind of creeper status. So I don't know what her content is. I don't know. But yeah, it happens. You never know. You do look comfortable, Zooey. Aaron says you look comfortable. Yeah, you done pushed that water dish under there? Yeah, you did. And in other good news, I looked at my statistics today, and I'm under 500 now for being able to get supers and memberships. We need 446 hours, and that's as of the 17th. So on average, if I'm getting like 30, 40 hours a day, we'll have that within a week, 10 days. So that's exciting news. Yeah, that's exciting news. Don't let me slack, y'all. Don't let me slack off. Because if I'm going to be doing live streams with Zuma, it shouldn't interfere with this live stream. We're still going to try to be here on this channel for 2 hours a day at a minimum. Gonna try. Her channel is going to be kind of random. Unless I schedule a specific outing in public, which is what you're going to have to look out for, scheduled live streams. Unless I schedule one, it's going to be pretty random. I'll just end up going live, being live, and then if you're not there to see it while I'm live, you'll miss it and have to look out for the long form content. Hey! Whoa, you scared the crap out of me. We got a surprise guest. Dana just dropped off Letty. Holy moly. The dog just stirred out of nowhere and then the door opened. That scared the crap out of me. Well, hello, Ladybug. Holy moly. Oh, that jumped me. If it was somebody else, I think she sneaked up to me on purpose. If it was somebody else, they would have growled at them. They would have alerted me that it was a stranger. So she only got away with that because she knows them. They know her. That's sick. That's sick. She totally snuck up on me. And Letty has immediately claimed the back seat as her own. Dana's such a turd. What were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about Zuma's content. Yes, so content is going to be her live streams are going to end up being restricted views. So if you miss it, you have to wait for the long form to come out. But the goal is going to be to film while I'm live streaming for her content. This way you guys don't miss anything. And then the long form will be better quality. You will, however, miss out on cats. I think I might change the audio on most of it if it's not an interaction. I don't think the camera has a button. Does it? Permissions. Yeah, I think I'd have to shut off the microphone permissions. But I might be doing dual screen view. Thinking for the long form content, it'll be dual screen view on Zuma's account. I haven't decided yet whether I can get over my camera shy. What are you doing, Zoo? What are you doing? Oops. A lot of action happening now. Oh, that phone is about 50%. I'm still alive, by the way. Okay. What are you doing with that tabby? Okay. I see you got a loose tooth.
It's really loose.
Yeah. It's about to come out. Zooey with the close-up.
Hey guys, Backyard Scientist here, and this...
Excuse me. I can't read your name, or I would greet you. Hello, hello. Yep. You're drooling all over me. Do you mind? No, no, go. I don't want you drooling on me. Cosmo! What's up? What up, Cosmo? How's it hanging today? You're on a trip? Where are you traveling? We're still waiting to see your Paris photos. We want to see those Paris pics. I've never been to Paris. Dublin? Oh, we're gonna need some pictures. We want to see that stuff. Hey, once you're able to go live, you better start going live and showing us this stuff. You only need 22 more subscribers. No, 12. You only need 12 more. Excuse me, back up. Excuse me, back up. Go on. Back up. Back up. Thank you. Turd. Take some pictures. Make us a short. Make a long form. If you film for more than 3 minutes, they won't let you put a song for more than 60 seconds. But if you film for more than 3 minutes, it counts towards long form, not short form, and then you can get watch hours. And if you get enough watch hours, then you can be monetized, earn ad revenue, get super chats and super gifts and memberships. And when you get memberships, you can get your own special emojis. You get to make your own emojis and use those. So that'd be cool. I'm wondering what I'm going to use as my emojis. 3 of them will probably be these dogs. I might need to borrow Aaron's crop tool. Because my crop tool is not great. Because I think the emoji thing is something you have to do in the studio. I know Dana's got a laptop. Maybe she'll let me use her laptop for making emojis. Oh, everybody's got goodie bags. What do you mean? Most of these dogs can't go in the public. Like Annie's just a pet. She's a service dog, so she'd be allowed to go. But she has to maintain composure. And then Letty's an emotional support dog, so she has limited access. And I don't think this is one of those spots she's allowed to go. But we do have a nearby dog park where all 3 of them can play. And I'm working on saving to do another one of those. The last one we did, it didn't go as well as planned. But that one was sponsored by the Transporter Room, another content creator here. When Zuma goes live, you'll be able to see her do her thing. It'll be very active in the store. These guys, not so active right now. Hawkins. Nice, yo. Hi. I know. very interested in what's happening outside. And Letty's very interested in what's happening outside. Okie dokie, Cosmo. Thanks for stopping in. We appreciate you. We had to go move his tablet. I'm sure you saw the doggos go absolutely batshit. here, so I will not be able to check chat. Just wait a second, and I'll catch up with you guys once I'm parked. back, Felipe! Just hiding off camera. Yep, hiding off camera. Excuse me. Twins. Come on. Put her in the water. Come here. Come here. Zuma, back up. Hadi bak. Back up, Sue. Back up, Sue. Back up, Sue. Back up, Sue. Oh, there you go. Greetings. Don't worry. She ain't in here alone. I'm over here in her. You see she's got plenty of water right there. She worries. We're just waiting here. Waiting together in the air conditioning.
see you grab that shirt I told you. Oh. Hi, viewers. That one. Yeah. He wants to get dressed in his car. Oh, those shoes I'm giving away. Give me those shoes.
Yeah, I don't wear them.
Alright, let's go in my car and we'll get dressed because Daddy's hot.
Very handsome.
You have all the dogs?
No, this is. Do you need this? Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. I forgot to do this. I'm gonna say bye, you guys. Later. Be nice to each other. Have more fun that way.